So I can't stress the importance enough to make sure that we take the right provinces here. We got to be careful. We got to be careful with overextension. We have to be careful with aggressive expansion, especially because if I do take some provinces from Milan, I'm going to be stepping on the Emperor's toes. Austria might not like that. Good thing we're allied. They might not, force demands. They might not ask me to, I forgot, I'm blanking here, but they might not force me to release it back to the Empire. But I don't know. I need to be very careful here. And currently, we're just waiting. We're waiting for a little bit more war score to come ticking in. We can probably peace out with Provence right now if we really wanted to, but I want to kind of get an idea. Oh, and Tuscany actually managed to get through. We discussed in the last video how I didn't think they would get through. Looks like I don't know exactly how they did it, because I thought these people didn't like. Oh, it's probably through Luca here, not for. Well, I mean, they both have positive relationships with them. I don't know, but that's unfortunate. That is pretty unfortunate. Let's see what we got. So we're suffering from a little bit of attrition. I might wait, let them go ahead and go into French lands, or I don't know. Oh yeah, you're gonna do it. If you want to seriously tempt that whole thing, that's fine. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Okay, so I'm not doing anything with my my diplomats. I'm gonna certainly want to increase relationships with both France and Austria at the same time here. While I'm not doing anything, although fabricating some claims might be a smart idea too. But we'll see. We'll see. Is anyone at war that I'm not? Aragon's still not at war. I've been waiting for that, but again, that might not happen for a while because, like I said, Castile and Portugal are currently allied to each other, and that's not a good scenario for someone like Castile. Granada still hasn't been eliminated from Iberia just yet. Now, if I take Milan's capital, I will have a new nation that I will be bordering. That will be Venice. Again, I need to keep in mind my trade node, though. What's in my trade node? If I get as much power from this trade node as possible, I can be a very, very rich Italian state. Okay, I'm losing money right now. Now, did France take care of that Tuscany? Yeah, they did. They took care of them. So you're down to extremely low numbers. Let me stop suffering from attrition briefly here. Let's move in like that. And how are you feeling, Pope? How's the Pope feeling? You gonna get out of that war or what? You got plus 44 war score. I'm just waiting for you to get out of it. Looks like they're trying to unsiege that. I need to not let that happen. Actually, it's not a big deal. Really isn't a big deal. Hold on, before he just walks up in there. Oh, he is the general. Never mind. I'm gonna be fine. I didn't know if he had a general inside of him, but he's good. Okay, boom. There goes him. Did we stack wipe him? No, he's gonna go back to his lands. They'll be back. Let me make sure that I'm prepared for that because he will come back. But we have more war score, and oh, look at that! Huh. So we've got some peasants that have rose up. That's good. I don't like the Pope. I don't like the Pope, and please, France, don't help out the Pope. Don't take out those rebels. You are. Come on, man. You're not allied to the Pope, right? I don't know what you're doing. You gotta stop doing that. That's not cool. Where's Urbino going? Urbino's going somewhere. Okay, we'll see. Savoy gains a claim. Now, where is that? Where is that place there? Oh, well, I guess I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I guess I can just look at that right here. Oh, perfect. Wait, how did that happen? Is this the one that we got through the mission? Yes, it is. Oh, that's so great. So we can easily, so we just got to claim on both of these, which means that the coin cost should be significantly lowered. Oh, and France is in Tuscany territory. Well, this is good. At the same time, I'm a little bit scared for France because they're really going all out for this war. And they need to be really worried. With Burgundy, England, Aragon, and Castile all bordering them, you know, again, I've seen a lot of screenshots from this new patch and expansion that France has not been doing as well as previously thought in previous games. I'm in positive numbers here. Oh, there you go. Castile's finally declared war on Granada. Got 85% war score. France is helping out so much. Yeah, just so much. They've pretty much done the entire thing for me, which is great because, you know, I've been able to keep somewhat of my manpower. Actually, no, I haven't been able to keep, like, any of it. I don't know how that happened. I guess I wasn't careful enough. I'm now suffering from quite a bit of attrition when sieging out those... Some of these, you know, sieging out Milan's capital took a very long time, so I guess it makes sense. I don't think I want any more advisors for now. And how much men? We're kind of resupplying my maximum manpower by 124. Okay, so I think I'm going to peace out. I think I'm done. I mean, what else are we waiting for? I guess I could wait for France to finish up Tuscany's capital. But I just don't think it's... I mean, it all depends on... There it goes. Okay, yeah, so now we have 99 war score. So yeah, that's it. That's the entire... Are we going to get 100 after this last province? Okay, well, I'm going to need to be very careful. Now, it's scary when I have a lot of opportunities here. With 100 war score, this is where I can make mistakes. If I don't pick the right thing, I can easily make a mistake and take too much, or either not make the right thing. Oh, I didn't get 100% war score. Why is that? Everyone else got taken down. Everything got taken down. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's get Tuscany out of here first and see what we can do there. I don't even know what I'd want from Tuscany, but let's take this guy back. Wow. 150 with both of my alliances. That's great. So I can choose to give this to France. Obviously, I would never, ever want to do that. Let's make sure that we clear that offer. What do you got? I can ask you to release Pisa here, which actually would be a good idea because we share the same sea tile. So I could fabricate a claim on these guys. Oh man, that would be great. That's a good idea, and that would get me into the actual Italian peninsula. Oh, that would be a good idea. But would I be able to core it? I'm not sure, but I think I'm still going to try it. I'm still going to release it, because why not? Let's have you annul your treaties, of course. I'll ask for a bunch of money. I cannot humiliate because I didn't set them up as a rival, but it's really easy to get like around 50 power projection and stay that way for a significantly long time now that you can humiliate even with taking over the entire nation. So that's some really good news. So yeah, I guess I'll ask, maybe, you want to give me trade power? No, I can't ask for all of that. Okay, well, just pay me war reparations and give me all your money. Yeah, I know that, dang, you guys got a lot of money. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Tuscany. And, you know what, with that extra, with that diplomat, I'm going to go ahead and fabricate the claim just in case. Just in case we might get caught by doing this, by fabricating this claim. And again, I do want to double check if I'm not getting currently any aggressive expansion for fabricating any claims. That's good. I really hope that we don't just get discovered within the next... Actually, I could just keep the game paused and it'll be fine. It should be fine. I don't want, for, a day or two to tick by and then boom, I get 5 aggressive expansion with everyone in the area because I'm going to need all the aggressive expansion room I can get. Okay, let's go to Provence here. I'm done. I think I just want to take 3 provinces here. 3 provinces would be fine with me. All right, so what you got, buddy? Oh, I need a... Dang it. That's right. I need a diplo. I need a diplomat. Okay, well, let's hope that Pisa doesn't catch us. I apologize if my pronunciation is slightly off there. What's Aragon doing? Who is Aragon at war with? They're Genoa and Mantua. Ooh. Oh, wow, I like that. The only problem is that Genoa's extremely... They've got some crazy allies. Hungary, Austria, Castile, and Mantua. Wow. Whereas Aragon's not going to win this. Actually, well, maybe not. Maybe they will. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to war with Aragon or anybody anytime soon, for that matter. After what I take here. Now, I had a claim, so that shouldn't make it too bad. So 4.9 aggressive expansion. That's not bad at all. And that's all I want. Obviously, I'll ask for more than just that. I mean, give me some money. Wait a second. What? I only have 68 war score with Provence. That's strange. I can't even ask for this. Why is that? Without occupying any forts. Oh, I don't occupy any forts. Oh, no. I didn't think about that. I totally didn't think about that. Okay, well, we'll let it tick by. No royal marriage from you guys. I'm currently I'm plotting against you right now. So yeah, the fort is here. So that was a smart move. Well, I guess it would have been smarter if I would have gone after that fort. Didn't realize I wasn't going to get it. Okay. No biggie. Austria's peacing out. Again, if the Papal State pieces out, then we're going to be all good. The problem is if they peace out, they're probably going to get this. They're probably going to take this province from us. And that's fine. They can take the capital, but I just want this. I want a little bit of power here. I guess I could let Provence go and just take a bunch from Milan. That might not be a terrible idea. That way I'm not at peace for a really, really long time. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because I don't know how long this is going to take. So let's clear. I obviously cannot make them my vassal, unfortunately. If I suggest demands... Wait a second. Are you giving that to who? To Savoy. Wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. So you're going to release Bar as a sovereign state. You're going to annul your treaty with Milan. Perfect. Provence will also end their overlordship over Lorraine. You can give me 48 ducats. Okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, this must be a bug. So currently they're willing to give this to me, but they're not realizing the penalty for the whole fort thing. So yeah, I don't think I can stay at war for much longer. I'm probably gaining way too much war exhaustion currently. So I guess I'll get a whole bunch from Milan instead. That's unfortunate, but whatever. So if I were to take over all this, how much aggressive expansion are you talking about? Oh, that's way too much. As you can see, this whole window's been completely like reformatted, and it looks so much smoother. You can actually look exactly at what country is going to have what amount of aggressive expansion towards you. Or I guess I guess how mad are they going to be at you. Negative 44 with Milan, Lucca, Siena, Tuscany. Is there anyone that's really 35? Dang. That is so much. That is so much. I mean, I didn't get any aggressive expansion from the piece. Oh, I did. I did. That Tuscany piece still gave me already aggressive expansion, so I guarantee you if I take those two provinces, it's going to be bad. It's going to be... Well, the end of the year is coming up, so I can let the end of the year tick down. Let's go ahead and get back home briefly here. So I will certainly not be able to take over 3. The part of the problem is that the development of the Milan capital is just... It's been really, really great. It's been a very... like we talked about, 11-11-8. Oh, here it is. Yeah, they took it, didn't they? Yes, they did. So Papal State have a lot more power. Forced to give... So 10% of their income as well through war operations for the next 10 years. They ended the overlordship of Lorraine. This is good because now I get more... Oh, more of my war score is actually going to be put to use since we waited for the Papal State to peace out. We won't have to have them do this insignificant stuff. Okay, let's go back to them and see what we can do now. I know we don't have a fort, but there's not a fort in the area. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Now we can get it. Okay. Again, that means that I'm probably only going to be able to take the Milan capital, and I'm fine with that. I don't think yeah, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. And I'm only getting 10 overextension as well. So is there anything else that I can ask you to do? Release bar? Go ahead and do that. Although that's ultimately, you know what? That's ultimately just going to give France more power. Yeah, I'd rather not. Annul treaties. Provence will annul treaty with, military access. Okay. Military access and alliance. Make sure you annul that. And then give me, yes, I would love to get trade power. Wait a second. I don't need trade power up there. Humiliate, definitely. War operations. Sounds good to me. Fleet basin rights. I don't think we need that. And we don't need to enforce anything on them. So that's all we need. That's fine. Okay, boom. Very nice. I gotta remember not to core this. Not while I'm at war currently. I'm loving this pink color. I love Savoy because of their color. Seriously. That's seriously the reason why I love Savoy so much. Okay, and wait a second. We also could maybe even do something with Lorraine since they are now an individual nation. They've been, but yeah, the only thing I can do really is give France some stuff. War operations. I can just get a bunch of money from all these guys. A whole bunch of money. Because money is now significant. You can buy a whole lot with a whole bunch of money. And that's what we're going to do. Right after this, we're going to buy a crap load of stuff with all the money that we're gaining. So let's finally get out of this war with Milan. And we're going to have to stay pretty quiet. We're going to have to kind of lay down low for a bit. So if we just take the capital, we still might have a few coalitions forming. More than likely, that's probably what is going to happen, actually. But I've got alliances that will join in that more than likely, I think it'll be okay. I'm hoping that it'll be okay. You've annulled all your everything there. Let's humiliate. And again, the war operations sounds good. Get a whole bunch of money. I might be getting a whole bunch of inflation by taking all this stuff. Okay, so there goes the end of it. I got a bunch of money. I could be the defender of the faith, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's core this stuff. Like I talked about, look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 293 to core this. That's even with a claim. I had a claim on this land. 293. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Okay, so let's make a core here. Unfortunately, this is contributing to 30% of overextension. That's not too bad, but still, it's still dumb. How bad is my... Wow, okay, not too bad of uprising. So more than likely, we reduce the overextension and the war exhaustion comes down a bit. This will go away. The last thing I want to do right now is increase autonomy. It's like the last thing I want to do. Okay, so now that we are out of war, I'm going to go ahead and mothball my forts. And maybe even... See, the only thing about... I don't like doing this with Savoy because I don't know when I'm going to jump into a war next. But since we have a bunch of aggressive expansion and we need the war exhaustion to tick down, I can afford to lower the army maintenance a bit here. The only thing is I need to make sure that no one uprises. If people uprise, that's where I'm going to start having some issues. And again, so because we humiliated Milan and I think Provence, we got a crap load of power projection. So you're looking at an additional great general, or I guess general, for how long? I mean, geez, so much. A really long time. I think you only need, what is it, 20 or 30 power projection to get an additional leader. So I'm thinking about hiring another one because I've got I don't have that much more army tradition. We'll see. I'm not going to do it yet because there's no point right now. There's no point to do it right now, so why would I do that right now? We'll wait for some wars to start up, and then we'll think about it. So like I said, I've got a bunch of money. I've got a crap load of money. I can probably I could probably upgrade some forts, which upgrading the fort where my capital is at is probably not a bad idea since, I mean, Austria and France, well, I mean, mainly France is just a few paces to the west. So upgrading my fort in my capital might not be a terrible idea. So it'd be a fort level 2. Right now it's only fort level 1. That's nothing. That's not really going to stop anyone. Fort level 2 is not really going to stop anyone either, though. Local trade power. Actually, I would actually kind of like that a little bit more. Taxation. Local tax modifier. Let's go ahead and grab the trade. Because how great is our node? I'm guessing we have a pretty good trade node. Yeah, we do. Yeah, so let's try to get a little bit more power here. See how much that contributes, since that was in our capital. Okay. And again, I can also choose to... I mean, at any point... Oh, we're currently still building this, so after they're done building it, I can choose to upgrade my fort, which I probably should. I really, really should. Prestige, I could use some prestige. I could definitely use some prestige. Surprisingly enough, we just won that war, but I still need prestige. Got to keep an eye on this. Papal State have broke their alliance with Mantua. And have we finished this? Yes, we have. And they're not allied to anybody either. Wait a second, but I have a truce with them. Yeah, so 1466. Whoa! Whoa, that's a long time. I forgot about these guys. I could totally fabricate on these guys. They're only allied to Mantua. No, I can't fabricate right now. Not with the possibility of me being caught. I don't think so. Probably not the best idea. Let's see. We might see, more than likely, we're going to see a few coalitions, a few people join a coalition against us. I hope that it won't be that many. Oh, Burgundy's declared war in Provence. There goes Provence. They're done. And this is going to make Burgundy significantly more powerful. Yeah, and now everyone's starting to embargo me. Trade disputes. Dang. Well, I mean, we knew that, but hey, we're looking good. I mean, border's looking terrible, but I'm just saying we're looking a little bit better. Now we gotta wait for this to tick down, and I'm hoping that we actually will probably want to begin our development of our provinces here. Now, how are we doing in terms of technology? We're ahead, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe upgrade. I would love to upgrade my military power. I should probably do that, but then again, base tax is good too. But we need all the base tax we can get because we have to core Milan's capital still. So, I mean, why not? Let's just improve some of this because this is going to ultimately give me, well, local shipbuilding. That maybe I shouldn't increase it here in a capital that's landlocked and it doesn't have access to an ocean. I wouldn't mind increasing some manpower here. Let's go ahead and do it just briefly because that's pretty low in my capital. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. And then obviously this Milan capital is going to give me significant power. So much power, but we've got to core it first. So that's my #1 priority, that we make sure that we get that going as soon as possible. A royal marriage with France has ended. Let me go ahead and do that real quick, and that's going to be it for this episode. And they decided to send me over royal marriage as well, but it's all good. We're good. And my relationship with Austria and France is still pretty high, so everything's doing good. We went to our first war, very successful. Now we gotta wait for that stuff to tick down and I think start growing a little bit taller. Might be not a bad idea. Whoa, Tunis is done. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.